Ratishtakashe Hridaya Doshive Ratishtakashe Hridaya Doshive Aivani Raya Gami Aivani Raya Gami Vipakoro Vaishnava Thakura Vipakoro Vaishnava Thakura Amara Kinkara Apana Janibo Guru Abhimanachari Amara Kinkara Apana Janibo Guru Abhimanachari Tomara Uchishta Kara Jalareno Uchishta Kara Jalareno Sadanishka Pate Bhari Sadanishka Pate Bhari Vipakoro Vaishnava Thakura Vipakoro Vaishnava Thakura Nichashishkajani Uchishkadidane Ave Abhimanapara Nichashishkajani Uchishkadidane Ave Abhimanapara Taishishya Tava Takiya Sabada Tatava Takiya Sabada Nalaiva Pujaka Nalaiva Pujaka Vipakoro Vaishnava Thakura Vipakoro Vaishnava Thakura
Prema Ratana Kuriyayatana Anta Atama Dinadurajana
Nein, du hast hart aufgeschlagen. Das ist Seite 54. Oder nein, du sagst
70. Seite 70.
oder Vision. Wo ist das hier? 70 oder so. Bei der Hände, glaube ich. Ah, ne, 56. 56.
Matsubato hari manateta koli mokebolo tabana Matsubato hari manateta koli mokebolo tabana Mracendranandana Gopi Pranadana Mohan Masama Gopi Pranadana Machabanto Hari Manacinta Kori Mokebolo Kimanetari Visama Samanada Charakatabe Uvanagapaye Nachami Moro Manjo Hari Manacinta Kori Mokebolo Tabana Manacinta Kori Mokebolo Tabana Kuladana Payam Unmatahoy Apanake Jana Samanera Dute Doripaye Ante Matia Kori Vichara Manso Manso Hari Manadinta Kori Mokebolo Tabana Manadinta Kori Mokebolo Tabana Kibata Chisanti Kipanitsa Chanti Jai Hari Nai Pache Sabe Chanamiya Kamiya Kamiya Rola Kanara Manso Manso Manadita Kori Mokebolo Irasarocana Bhave Anukshana Vrtaye Chanamaye Vrtaya Chanamaye Esai Machino Ridayera Sera Manso Manso Hari Manatinta Kore Makibolo Sendanana Mukti Panadana Puvana Mohanisa Sendanana Krishna Krishna Jai Gopi Pranadana Krishna Krishna Gopi Pranadana
Oh ja. Schöne Lied, warte ich jetzt.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Jai Shri Govinda Govinda Seva-Ashram Bihari Radharaman Bihari Radhasana Sundar Juki Jai China Charina Pavishtam Vishnu Kyosata Shri Srimad Bhagavatam Srimad Goswami Maharaj Shri Gurudev Parshadavinda Ki Jai Shri Gauriya Vaishnava Acharya Bhava Ki Jai Shri Upanuga Bhava Ki Jai Shri Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai Thanks to Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Bhakta-vrinda Ki Jai Shri Navadviya Maya Pradhan Ki Jai Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Radha Svanatmaka Sipat Samandala ki jai, Mukunda Radha Kunda Managan Matutsi Bhakti Devi ki jai, Aminam Sankirtan ki jai, Katwat Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavin ki jai, Shri Gaura Premanande. Zwischen diesem Krishnadas und diesen beiden.
Ja, der Krishnadas hat einen wie heißt dieser Baba? Der hat so eine Decke, so karierte Decke, ich weiß nicht genau. Ist auch nur in Jahren, aber da ist es mir nicht so gehört. Karoli Baba.
Ach so, ja, den gibt's auch, genau.
Wer ist das, Karoli Baba?
Das ist der Guru von dem Krishnadas, der Guru Baba. Der hat auch eine Dame, da ist sein Kopf aufgehört, die hat gelebt die ganze Zeit.
Auf der Facebook-Links hat er auch Karoli Baba. Das ist Prabhupada.
Ist das Ziel von dem einen Leben oder ist das Ziel von dem anderen?
Das weiß ich eben nicht, was das Ziel ist. Aber das ist angebunden an Srila Prabhupada. Das ist nicht angebunden an Srila Prabhupada. Hari Bhakti.
Ich glaube, die Ziele müssen das Gleiche.
Er fragt mich, was der Unterschied ist zwischen dem Krishnadas, hat diese Melodie singt, und dem Hari Bhakti Dev.
Und dem einen sagst du, oh, wir müssen ihn einladen, Konzert machen. Bei dem anderen so, Krishna.
Den kenne ich gar nicht.
Das ist ja nicht.
Das weiß ich nicht, weil das mit Iskon und Prabhupada.
Den Krishnadas habe ich gar nicht mehr gehört. Den Krishnadas habe ich gar nicht.
Aber der schmeckt.
Der ist so ein bisschen Rangwachter auch. So ein Rangwachter. Die Hanuman Chalisa. Also ich glaube nicht, der Mayavadi, glaube ich nicht, aber.
Vielleicht gibt es auch verschiedene
Ganz viele.
schon verschiedene.
Also, wie kann denn Krishna das Mayavadi sein?
Ja, ja. Ja, ja. Ja, ja.
Da hat er noch Glück gehabt.
Aber am Kali macht einiges möglich. Ja.
Ich kenne einen, der hat alle möglichen Bhajans gesungen. Ach, irgendwie.
Ja, alle gesungen.
Amagyanatimmirandasya kanansana sharakayam Chakshunmilitangena tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Gurave Gurachannaya Ratikaya Tadari Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tata Bhaktayo Namo Namah. Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Pima Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Guratishi Namah. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kansana Gourangi Radhe Pindavaneshvari Vrishabhanu Sutti Devi Panamami Aripim Bhaktya Vihina Aparada Laksai Ksiptasya Kamadi Tarangamate Kipamaitang Saranang Papana Prende Namaste Charanaravindam Yang Pravachantamanupeta Nupeta Kittang Dvaipayano Viharakatara Atsuhava Putteti Tanmayataya Tarabo Vinedus Tang Savabhutaritayang Munimana Tutsmi Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kipasan Upaivatsam Patitanam Pavanipyo Vaishnavipyo Namo Namah. Wir reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, chapter 6, shloka number 2. Sarvam asunam cha vayo cha Sarvasunang Chavayoscha Sarvasunam Chavayoscha Tan Nase Parama Ayane Tananase Paramayane. Was? Tananase Paramayane. Da steht nichts von Brahman. Da steht Paraman. Ashvina Osadhinam Cha Ashvinor Osadhinam Cha Ashvinor Osadhinam Cha Grana Moda Pramodaya Grano Moda Pramodayo Grano Moda Pramodayo.
Interessant, Nase heißt Nase. Was heißt Nase? Nase. Was? Nase. Nase.
So. Die Nase heißt so, weil sie ihre Nase überall reinhängt. From the Lord's place of smelling, the best location, arose all the life airs, Vayu, the Ashwini Kumaras, and fragrant herbs. And from his organ of smell arose the sense object called fragrance in the form of smells and perfumes. Räuchersticks, new creation. So here the universal form of the Lord is described, and there are two things mentioned here. One is his place of smelling, and one is his organ of smell. We have heard this morning what the difference is. One is the subtle sense of smelling, and one is the actually organ which smells, which is the nose. So both are discriminated in Vedic like Sankhya conception. Like that, there's like the 25 elements or 24 elements of the material creations, which is the 5 gross elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And there's also the 5 senses, 5 knowledge acquiring senses: nose, smelling, smell, taste, touch, and then hearing, and seeing. Then the 5 sense objects. This is the taste, form, smell, and touch, and sound. And then there are the 5 working senses. They are the tongue, and the which speaks, and the hands, and the legs, and the anus and genital. And these 5 are the 5 working senses. Yeah. So that makes 20 elements. Then there is mind, intelligence, and false ego. And then there is the soul, or the Mahatattva, and then different explanations like that. But these are the different elements which are making up this material world, so to say, according to Sankhya philosophy. So if you ask modern scientists, they will say, no, this world is made up of so and so many atoms. So many kinds of atoms, like that. And everything can be classified into atoms. They say this is a much superior form than the Vedic idea. But when modern science is the sense objects, how are they? Like, for all practical reasons, all practical means in this world, whatever we want to know or whatever we have to do, we are confronted with these 24 elements. Let's say Ayurveda deals with these 24 elements. So to know that there is this many kinds of atoms doesn't help in understanding this world very much. Okay, you can, by this understanding these atoms or whatever, you can make some manipulation of material energy. Modern medical science has made some advancement like that. But this is based on a very materialistic conception, and that materialistic conception is that this world is only made out of small elements. And if you think that this world is made out of small elements, then what is the conclusion from that? Means there is no God, there is no higher source of the universe, and there's I'm the crown of the evolution, so to say. There's no one above me. And therefore, it is my right to enjoy and control this world as much as I like. Yeah. So this is actually the natural consequence from following this atheistic atomic theory, basis like that.
This is also today that they want to manipulate all these elements, atoms, that they come above the nature and they will not die and they will be like God. That is really the idea what they
always. Demons never wanted to die. Already Hiranyakashipu didn't want to die. But they were all not successful because they're finally controlled by time. For example, time, Vedic, the cosmology also considers the factor of time like that. So when your atomic theory is time, which connections of elements makes time. And if you say everything is only atoms, then where does time come from? Or that concept of time at all. So anyhow, this modern philosophy or explanation of the world is based on a very gross, extremely materialistic understanding. It doesn't consider any subtle energies like that. So Vedic science, therefore, is perfect in that way by following this understanding, which is actually, this is like Lord Brahma. He is the highest living being within this universe. He's getting his knowledge directly from God. And he is explaining the universe in this way. And he has created the universe. Yeah, it means he understands that I'm not the doer. Actually, it is Krishna's Shakti, Krishna's opulence, which is everywhere in this world. But he was the instrument by which that whole creation took place. So it means he knows everything from beginning to end, how that creation works and how to understand this world. And he is giving this explanation like that. Vedic kind of explanation about the different, because we understand it like that, then we can actually realize God himself by following this conception like that. So therefore, here in the Vedic conception, two things are distinguished. We heard this morning. One is the subtle sense of smelling or tasting or whatever. And one is actually the organ which fulfills the function. One is the gross element, and one is the subtle principle of hearing, like that. Like scientists say, hearing comes because our some vibration comes in our ear, and then some mechanical device transfers a signal to the brain, and then we hear or something like that. But sense of hearing, like every living entity can hear. They don't have ears like us, maybe, but every living entity has a sense of hearing. Means trees also can hear somehow. And it is true, that is proven. Made experiment. They put two plants, and in front of one plant they play heavy metal all day. Like that. And other plant, they play very nice, peaceful, sattvic music. So one plant is flourishing and growing very happily, and the other after a few days is dead. What do you think, which one? Yeah, our plants are very happy.
And then they played also this Vedic ragas, and then the plant would circumambulate the loudspeaker.
This I don't know. People telling many things, but
okay. It's possible, why not? They're like embracing.
I'm waiting for one plant to embrace our loudspeaker. But okay, so so even trees, they have some sense of hearing like that. So, but their organ may be much different. So anyhow, there's one element, one constituent of this material world, which means this is like part of the universal form. That universal form is an imagined form. Yes. Understand? It is there to understand God like that. So it is discriminated between the subtle element, means the sense of smelling, and the actually organ of smelling. And with the other senses, same. So from the sense of smelling came the life heirs and Vayu, the demigod who is in charge of air, and the Ashwini Kumaras who are in charge of smelling, and fragrant herbs. This all came from the sense of smelling of the Lord. And from his organ of his smelling, meaning his nose, came the sense object, fragrance, in the form of smells and perfumes. Okay. So the Ashwinis and herbs, they are connected to the nostrils. Yes, Ashwini Kumaras and demigods.
Therefore we have two nose
Moda and Moda and Pramod are special perfumes. So from the Lord's sense organ of smell, means his nose, also the earth element arises. And from the place of smelling, from the sense of smelling, arises the sense devatas, Ashwini Kumaras, and the sense organs of the universal form. I don't know. So purport by Srila Prabhupada. No purport. No. Text number 3. Rupanam Techasam chaksuhu rupanang tejasang chaksur rupanang tejasang chaksur diva suryasya chakshina cha akshini diva suryasya chakshini diva suryasya chakshini kanau disham cha tirthanam karnau disham cha tirthanam karnau disham cha tirthanam strotram akash saptayo srotram akasha saptayo srotram akasha saptayo. From the Lord's seeing organ, meaning his eyes, arose form and fire. And from his sense of seeing. Arose form and fire, and from his place of seeing, means his eyeballs, arose the sun, deity, and the sense organ of seeing in the universal form. From his place of hearing arose the direction devatas, and from his organ of hearing arose the ether and sound. Okay, text number 4. Tat gatram vastu saranam tat gatrang vastu saranam tat gatrang vastu saranam saubhagasya cha bhajanam saubhagasya cha bhajanam saubhagasya cha bhajanam tvak asya spasham vayo cha tvak asya spasha vayoscha tvak asya spasha vayoscha sarva medhasyam cham eva hi sarva medhasya chaiva hi sarva medhasya chaiva hi. From his body, the place of auspiciousness, arose the Shaktis of things. From the Lord's touch organ arose the sense object touch and all sacrifices, and from the place of his organ of touch arose its deity Vayu. Commentary by Vishwanath Thakur. With mention of the skin, the place of the organ should be understood as well as the sense organ. From the sense organ of touch of the Lord arose the touch sensation and air, and from the place of smelling arose Vayu Devata and the smelling organ of the universal form. The actual dual form should... Purport by Srila Prabhupada, the air is the moving agent of all the planets, And as such, the generating centers for promotion to the deserving planets, the sacrifices, are his bodily surface and are naturally the origin of all auspicious opportunities. Okay, so his touch, sense of touch, is the yagya. His touch organ is the origin of all sacrifices. And from the place of his organ arose the deity Vayu. So they are connected. Prabhupada says how they are connected. Because Vayu, he is the moving agent of all the planets. And so by doing sacrifice, you can attain different planets in this universe and all kinds of auspiciousness, and by the mercy of Vayu. Okay. These things are all connected. Like the yogis and the rishis, they meditate on these things for thousands of years, like that, meditating on this universal form. And they understand how all these things are connected. That's why they're describing like that. For us, this means some words are here, but for them, it opens their eyes to understand how everything is connected. Like these rishis, they can look at someone and they can understand everything. His past, his present, his future. And how they're getting this Shakti, how they're getting this power. It is from understanding the universal form of the Lord, because everything is there. By understanding God, you can understand everything within the creation. So these great rishis, they get all kinds of special powers, mystic powers, and all kinds of ability and knowledge simply by meditating on this universal form, because all these things, they are very deeply connected with each other. Okay. Compared with these rishis, we are just like some small babies, We are crawling, we don't understand anything. We just trying to do little kind of seva, like a small baby doing some seva for his daddy. Small baby has seen how father, he's cleaning the ice from the car, like that. Then small baby and takes one hammer and okay, I will help daddy, and I take off the ice from the car, like that. And that's our position. That's how our service to Krishna. Anyhow, but daddy is very happy. Yes, my child wants to help me. Now, text number 5. Romani. Romani. Romani means hairs on the body. Hairy. Romanis are very hairy. Und Bicca Jatinam Roman Yut Bicca Jatinam Roman Yut Bicca Jatinam Yai Va Yagyas Tu Sampritaha Yairva Yagyas Tu Sampritaha Yairva Yagyas Tu Sampritaha Kesha Romani are the hairs on the body, and Kesha are the hairs on the head. Shmashru, and Shmashru is the hairs in the face.
Hairs in the face.
Yeah, means the beard. So 2 kinds of hairs: Romani, Kesha, and Shmashru. Nakhani Asya Kesha Shmashru Nakhanyasya Kesha Shmashru Nakhanyasya Shila Loha Abram Vidyutam Shila Loha Pravidyutam Sila Loha Pravidyutam. So, now translation. From his body hairs arose all tree, by which sacrifice is performed. From his hair and beard arose clouds, and from his nails arose lightning, minerals, and metals. So from his hairs, or from his body, there arose dead trees by which sacrifice is done, not other trees. That is explained by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Maybe Aruni tree, for example. This Aruni wood is used for making fire by mantra. That you need some special kind of wood for that. And maybe chandan, this kind of wood. I don't know what kind of woods are meant. So from his hair arose the clouds. His beard is also the clouds because they are of similar color. So the universal form has a beard. Does Krishna have a beard?
But the beard is white because clouds are white.
No. I have heard Vishnu does not have white hairs.
But on his chest he has some white hair.
Okay. So his nails, shining brightly, are said to be lightning, white and red minerals and metals because of similarity. Or Prabhupada translates a little difference. He says his nails are the breeding ground of electricity, stones and iron ores. Eisenerze. Purport, the polished nails of the Lord generate electricity, and the clouds rest on the hairs of his head. One can therefore collect all sorts of necessity of life from the person of the Lord, and therefore the Vedas affirm that everything that is produced is caused by the Lord. The Lord is the supreme cause of all causes. Can we meditate on the nails of the Lord, then you get electricity.
Then you go into the forest and make wood. Then we only meditate on the nails, and then we will be very warm in the winter time.
I think that will work.
Yes, you can do it in the right way.
All together have to meditate.
No, one is enough.
One is enough if you can do it.
So text number 6. Bahava Lokapalanam Bahavo Lokapalanam Bahavo Lokapalanam Brayasa Ksema Ksema Karmanam Brayasa Ksema Karmanam Brayasa Ksema Karmanam. So from his arms arose the Lokapalas, who protect the people. No commentary, but Srila Prabhupada has a long purport on this. Lokapalaka means those who protect the people of that planet or place, like that. So let's see Srila Prabhupada's purpose. The Lord's arms are the productive fields for the great demigods and other leaders of the living entities who protect the general mass. This important verse of Srimad Bhagavatam is corroborated and nicely explained in Bhagavad Gita 10:41 to 10:42 as follows. Yat yat vibhutimat sattvang Srimad urtidam eva va tat tat eva vagat sattvang mama te chungsa shambhavam attava bhagunaitena kim gyadena tavatuna vishtapyam idam kritsnam ekam sena stito jagat. You should know, this shloka means that you should know, Arjun, that all which I have described, all my opulences, my vibhutis, they only actually represent one little part of my actual glory and opulence. So there are many powerful kings, leaders, learned scholars, scientists, artists, engineers, inventors, excavators. Excavator. Das ist sowas wie Nautem. Ja. Ausgraben. Nee, die vor den, was ist vor den Archäologen?
Forscher. Erfinder und Forscher.
Aha, okay, Erfinder. Archaeologists, industrialists, politicians, economists, business magnates, and many more powerful deities or demigods like Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Chandra, Surya, Varuna, and Marut, who are all protecting the interest of the universal affairs of maintenance in different positions, and though all of them are different powerful parts and parcels of the Supreme Lord. It is nice if you can see that, like big people in this world, they are actually they getting one little part of the Shakti of the Lord. They're empowered by some Shakti of the Lord. That's why they can do wonderful things in the eyes of ordinary people. So if we remember that they are all like getting their abilities and everything from the Lord, then we can never see anything separate from God. We will see Krishna everywhere, which is very nice. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is the father of all living entities who are placed in different and high and low positions according to their desires or aspirations. Some of them, as particularly mentioned above, are specifically endowed with powers by the will of the Lord. A sane person must know for certain that a living being, however powerful he may be, is neither absolute nor independent. All living beings must accept the origin of their specific power, as mentioned in this verse. And if they act accordingly, then simply by discharging their respective occupational duties, they can achieve the highest perfection of life, namely eternal life, complete knowledge, and inexhaustible blessings. Everyone should understand that what he is doing, he got all his abilities from God, and whatever service or position he has is meant to satisfy God and glorify God. And that way whole society becomes perfect. And everyone can become spiritually realized. The living beings must accept the origin of their specific power as mentioned in this verse. Actually, every living entity has some special kind of power in this world. Everyone, like that. Like a bird has this special power of flying around. Like a tree also has some special power. A lemon tree will produce this citric acid, like that. Any other tree cannot do that. Getting same earth, same sun, same fertilizer, same water, but this tree is producing lemons, citric acid, and one other tree producing sugar, like that. So every living entity has some special kind of mystic power, actually. Some special, something given by God. Because the living entities, they want to imitate God. They look at God. Look how wonderful this is. How wonderful! I want it also. I want to be like that. So that's why there are so many different kinds of living forms of species. Because every kind of species giving some special kind of power and enjoyment, which the living entities likes to taste and enjoy. That's why there are many different forms of life.
But from the 400,000 kind of humans, there's only one power.
No, I don't think so. Different human beings have also many different kinds of. Yeah, of course, like that. Like one person who is like big and strong, and another person he is very good. Is he speaking about me? Okay. As long as the powerful men of the world do not accept the origin of their respective powers, namely the personality of Godhead, the actions of Maya will continue to act. The actions of Maya are such that a powerful person, misled by the illusory material energy, wrongly accepts himself as the all-in-all and does not develop God consciousness. As such, the false sense of egoism, me and mine, has become overly prominent in the world, and there is a hard struggle for existence in human society. The intelligent class of men therefore must admit the Lord as the ultimate source of all energies, and thus pay tribute to the Lord for his good blessings. Especially those who have very important position, powerful position in society. They should know that only by the blessings of God they got that position. And they must maintain a godly society like that. But they are becoming all completely crazy, thinking I'm so special, I'm so powerful, and then they make nonsense. Simply by accepting the Lord as the supreme proprietor of everything, since he is actually so, one can achieve the highest perfection of life. It's like that. The white man came to America, and they say, now this is our land. If you want to go to America, they say, you cannot come, this is our land. Then they're making so many rules like that. But ours had become their land. The land was there before them. They just stole it from someone else.
They're just not following their own rules.
Yeah. Now they're saying it is our land. And so, but after them, the land will still be there. So it does not belong to them. It is maybe they can live there for some time, but they should admit that everything belongs to God. So Whatever a person may be in the estimation of social order of things, if a person tries to reciprocate a feeling of love towards God and is satisfied with the blessings of the Lord, he will at once feel the highest peace of mind for which he is hankering life after life. Very easy to have a peaceful, happy mind. How? Just understand, have a feeling of love towards God and be satisfied with whatever he gives you. It is like that. Like Krishna and be happy with whatever Krishna gives you, then you can be very happy and peaceful. No problem. Whatever Krishna will give me, I'm satisfied. Peace of mind, in other words, is the healthy state of mind. Understand, what Krishna gives us, we should be happy with that. May it be good or bad. It is not upon us to decide, this is not for me, or I should have more than that I want. And just be happy what Krishna gives you, and because we are Krishna's children. Krishna maintains all living entities. So he is but he decides how much we should get. It's not upon us to decide like that. Yes.
Even air and water we get for free.
To accept what we have. If you can accept it, if he doesn't accept, then you have some problems. That means also tolerance.
So peace of mind is the healthy state of mind. It can only be achieved when the mind is situated in loving service to God. Happily, loving, this is like that. Child happily wants to serve the father, and the father is happy to supply the child, like that. So, like that. The parts and parcels of the Lord are endowed with specific powers for rendering service unto the Lord, just as the big business magnate's sons are empowered with some specific powers of administration. Everyone has his capability of service. That may be different. Not everyone can do every service that is natural. That is a kind of, but everyone can do some service in any capacity, like that.
Everyone should do his service, what is comes from his own.
Swabhav, from his nature and capability.
Follow what other has,
Yeah.
He can do this, and I also want to do. We want to do what we can, and not to think about others what they can do.
Special abilities.
Yes, we should accept our own ability.
Not everyone would go. Many. Who was Pujari then?
And Gurudev knows exactly how to do this, how to use your abilities in Krishna service.
The obedient son of a father never goes against the will of the father, and therefore passes life very peacefully in concurrence with the head of the family, the father. Similarly, the Lord being the father of all living beings, everyone should follow and satisfactorily discharge the duty and will of the father as faithful sons. This very mentality will at once bring peace and prosperity to human society. Yeah. We don't have to speculate. I should have this much, or I should have that much. Just Krishna and his devotees, they will take care of us. They will take care. If we take too much, they will tell us. If we take too little, they will also tell us. So just follow what they say. Then that means surrender, like that. And then we will become peaceful, like this. Okay, stop here. Grantarat Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Go Premanande Hari 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 Bol. Satchinandam Jaya Gopal Satchinandam Jaya Gopal Jaya Satchinandam Jaya Gopal Om Satchinandam Jaya Gopal Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya
Lila Pavishta Vishnu Padastara Tatashishina Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Swami Nitya Lila Pavishta Vishnu Padastara Tatashishina Bhakti Vedanta Vanu Swami Nitya Lila Pavishta Vishnu Padastara Tatashishina Bhakti Vedanta Srikama Swami Nitya Lila Pavishta Vishnu Padastara Tatashishina Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Nitya Lila Pavishta Vishnu Padastara Tatashishina Bhakti Prachara Kitoko Swami Nitya Pavishta Vishnu Padastara Tatashishina Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Paramahamsa Sri Gora Kishodas Pavic Maharaj Ki Jai Sri Rasa Chaitanya Bhakti Vinod Ki Jai Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Sri Jagannath Pavic Maharaj Ki Jai Gaudiya Vedanta Charya Sri Baladevi Bhusam Prabhu Ki Jai Sri Rameshwara Thakur Thakur Ki Jai Sri Navatam Sri Nivasananda Thai Ki Jai Krishnadas Kaviraj Swami Prabhu Ki Jai Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Jiva Kupala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath Chatta Swami Prabhu Ki Jai Sri Swarup Ramadharaya Manandari Sri Guru Prasad Prasad Ki Jai Ramacharya Sri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Hemsika Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Giratara Sri Asari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Sri Advait Maya Kosimantavik Kurumavik Matavik Puravik Bhritavik Charavik Ola Rumavik Ola Vidatnaka Sri Navavik Das Ki Jai Sri Hare Krishna Gopa Gopi Govardhan Manatmaka Sri Atmanu Ki Jai Shyamakunda Radhakunda Yamuna Ganga Tulasi Bhakti Devi Sri Lalita Vishaka Sri Shakivinda Ki Jai Sri Jagannath Baladeva Subhadra Devi Sudatta Sakha Ki Jai Sri Nrsimha Bhagavan Ki Jai Bhagavad Maharaj Ki Jai Namo Sampradaya Ki Jai Chaitanya Math Ki Jai Sarinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Go Premanandi Hari
Morgen früh
Ja,
Mangelartig. Wir machen die Zeitverschiebung über 2 Tage. Das heißt, machen morgen Programm halbe Stunde später als heute, früher als heute. Das
also
heißt, eure
Viertel nach
Uhren,
6, Viertel nach 5 heute.
Ein Uhr zählt ja rein auf die
lass mich kurz ausreden, die Uhren am Handy, die stellen sich von alleine um.
Ja, ja,
Das heißt, morgen früh nach eurem Handy, 6 Uhr Mangelartig.
Um 6 Uhr nach dem Handy.
Und 8:30 Uhr Morgenprogramm.
Ja, ja.
Okay. Now I can set my alarm at 6 o'clock.
Normalerweise war 6:30 Uhr, ja?
Dann muss ich dann aufstehen.
Weiß nicht, in welche Lücke stellst du an dein Handy oder so?
Ja, mein Handy.
Wir stellen eine halbe Stunde später als sonst.
Aber jetzt
Mangelheit war 6:30 Uhr. Um 6 Uhr.
das mal gut geht.
Nach der neuen Zeit. Um 6 nach.
Ja.
Guckt auf euer Handy, wann es um 6 ist.
Hier.
Ich mache jetzt schon, da kannst du hier